Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So I've got Bitcoin here on a daily, and as you can see, we're still vacillating within this holding pattern, all right? We went up a little bit yesterday, and now, I wouldn't say coming back down. We are retracing a little bit. We did see some upward momentum based on some good volume right here, and then the volume has died down. So still holding above 10,000 per BTC, which is a great indicator that we are still bullish, and it's just a matter of time before we see that next spike. But I know one of the things that's on a lot of your minds was this Brad Garlinghouse interview from yesterday. We had Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse on CNN giving an interview to Julia Chatterley, I believe her name was. And so this article here is just summing up some of the takeaways from that interview. I don't know, a lot of people were saying that there wasn't too much in the way of new information being released. Some people were assuming that there was going to be a big announcement, that Ripple was going to release some news that was going to be groundbreaking, but we didn't hear any of that. So a lot of people were disappointed with this interview. Ultimately, though, Brad was talking about XRP's adoption and that it's getting traction. Garlinghouse claims that the adoption of XRP rapidly growing despite all the FUD. And guys, that's important because despite all the FUD, there is a lot of FUD in the space and it doesn't really seem to be doing anything. MoneyGram recently started using XRapid for conducting transactions as a result of the major partnership with Ripple. So he mentions that was one of the items on the list. The quote was, "We are seeing more momentum than we've ever had about using XRP." He also talked a little bit about the Xpring initiative and how they are partnered with Coil and how Coil is doing micropayments. And so micropayments is a big thing in terms of monetization, artistic content online. He once again gave the difference between XRP and Bitcoin and, how he said he's long Bitcoin. We've heard this before. This isn't new news. Chatterley addressed the controversial XRP sales. He explained that it is not in Ripple's best interest to dump XRP, guys. At least not to inflict selling pressure on XRP. So for those of you guys thinking, well, they're doing this and it's bringing the price down, and why are they doing this? Ripple is doing what they are doing for a reason. They're building the ecosystem, and Brad Garlinghouse makes a very, very good point with relation to not only XRP, but all other cryptocurrencies. Their true values will be measured in what they are capable of doing and how they will be used down the road. By that metric, it sounds as if XRP will be worth a heck of a lot, considering its potential for all intents and purposes is humongous. So they talked about a few other things. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen the interview, so I'm not going to dwell on this too much. You can watch it on Alex Cobb's channel. Alex Cobb streamed it yesterday, so I don't have the link up right here, although it's not too hard to find. This from XRP Crypto Wolf on Twitter has to do with France's government and how they've called for cryptocurrency rules at the European Union level. So the French government has called for cryptocurrency rules at the European Union level, as well as for the creation of, get this guys, a public digital currency. So yes, a currency that the EU can use in order to transact, a cryptocurrency, so to speak. A common framework on cryptocurrencies is needed for the 28 EU countries, says France's Minister of Economy and Finance. So Bruno Le Maire at a meeting of EU finance ministers in Finland, as reported by Reuters on Friday, for the creation of a European public digital currency. The minister did not provide specific details, though he could mean a central bank digital currency. China is also ready to ship its CBDC after 5 years of research and development. So guys, this is becoming a thing across the world. Countries, continents are realizing to be able to transact for tomorrow, a cryptocurrency tied to fiat, or however they're going to do it, is the way of the future. I think realistically, we are going to see cash go bye-bye at some point, if not in the next decade, in the next 2 decades. Interestingly, former French minister and former International Monetary Fund chief Christine Lagarde also recently encouraged the exploration of CBDCs because of slowing demand for cash and rising preference for digital money. And guys, this is all part and parcel to why Ripple is doing what they're doing, creating a system where we can transact from fiat to fiat instantly with the use of XRP as that backbone bridge asset. In a world, if we were doing as much cash business as we used to, we would not have as much use for XRP as we do today. right? Swift was okay for the 70s, but today in the almost 2020s, we are going to need a new system because this, guys, this is the way cash is going. And so Crypto-XRP, that's at Crypto-XRP, explains it quite well. Earthport partners with Ripple, Visa bought Earthport. R3 partners with Ripple, Corda R3 uses XRP. MasterCard partners with R3. Facebook Libra partners with Visa and MasterCard. What do all these things have in common? That's right, guys, RippleNet. So that from at Crypto_XRP on Twitter. Sent me another thing as well, also regarding French's finance minister, discussing the concept of trading cryptocurrencies and how France's people will not be taxed until they withdraw to fiat. So that is another development in France that the French government is looking at. And it's interesting because today in 2019, we're not really using cryptocurrency to buy anything. And so we're using it right now, at least in 2019, in September, still as a speculative asset. You know, there was a time when we thought, oh, we can use cryptocurrency. There were Bitcoin conventions. People can use it to purchase goods and services. Obviously, now we know that Bitcoin is too slow to scale on that massive level. And so we're still kind of stuck in that wheel of trading cryptocurrencies, using them speculatively. And so the French economy minister is saying, well, you know, if all our people are doing are trading, we don't need to really tax them until they actually withdraw their cryptocurrency and convert it to euros. But guys, I think that will change over time. I think eventually we will be able to buy goods and services with cryptocurrencies, and I'm not even talking about stable coins. I'm talking about other kinds of cryptocurrencies. I think that there will be vendors. I think that there one day will be people who will take certain cryptocurrencies as payment on a larger scale. I'm sure there will still be people taking Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, whatever is going to hold value in the future, we will see. Of course, there is a list of over 2,000 cryptocurrencies, and as popular opinion states, 99% of them will go by the wayside in the coming decades. So some illuminating concepts to think about here. I finally saw this on Twitter from Bull Run Wonka. That's at Willy Wonka XRP. And guys, this is great. Coinme secures a $1.5 million investment from Ripple's Xpring. XRP listed on 2,600 ATMs soon. And this just goes towards the continual concept of mass adoption. Brad Garlinghouse says, the cryptocurrencies that will hold the most value are the ones that will have the real use cases in the future. And so what does Coinme know that we don't know? So Coinme secures a $1.5 million investment from Ripple's Xpring initiative. XRP listed on 2,600 ATMs soon. So I'm sure you guys have seen those Bitcoin ATMs all over the place. I see them here and there. I feel like they used to be more popular before than now, but they are still kicking around. I mean, they came out when Bitcoin came out. People were able to buy Bitcoin on street corners. You put in your credit card. I've never used one personally. I guess they spit out a QR code and that's your Bitcoin. So get this, guys. Coinme, the world's largest Bitcoin ATM network, secured a $1.5 million from Ripple's Xpring fund. And so I'm going to say this a third time. The investment could suggest that XRP will soon get listed on Coinme's network of over 2,600 kiosks. Coinme, through its partnership with Coinstar, hosts the world's largest Bitcoin ATM network. So Xpring is Ripple's initiative that invests in proven entrepreneurs who will use XRP in the XRP ledger. More broadly, Xpring invests in partners with companies working in the domains of interoperability, decentralized finance, and crypto-based payments. A few of the companies the fund is already invested in include Dharma, Securitize, and Coil. The investment is part of a recently open Series A round from Coinme, with the Seattle-based firm looking to raise a total of $11.8 million. Coinme is paving the way for, and this is a quote from Ethan Beard, guys. Coinme is paving the way for mainstream adoption of digital currencies, making it easy for everyone to access cryptocurrencies and use them for payments and cash-based remittances, says Ethan Beard, a senior vice president at Ripple. So currently, Coinme only offers Bitcoin at its ATMs. However, the investment from Ripple could indicate that the company is working to roll out XRP on its massive network of kiosks. Crypto Slate reached out to both Coinme and Ripple for confirmation and has yet to receive comments. Coinme plans on using the additional capital to expand its network. The company is working to obtain additional licenses to operate in more locations in the United States while expanding to key international markets. Guys, Xpring investing in the Bitcoin ATM company could be rolling out more cryptocurrencies soon. I'm assuming XRP is on that list. And the reason I say that is because Xpring is an XRP-based initiative wanting to expand the XRP ecosystem. So could XRP be available on many of these kiosks around the United States, and as they point out, in key international markets around the world. Guys, it's all about building the ecosystem, and all these signs point to the fact that Ripple, Xpring, these huge initiatives are becoming more and more successful as the days go by. And I gotta keep saying this because, XRP in this support level at 25 cents is a steal of a deal. When will you ever be able to buy XRP at such a bargain ever again? Anyways, that's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.